Thank you for joining us this Friday the 6th of May. I'm Sophia, a market analyst with Bell Direct. Well, the Australian market has declined 0.95% Monday to Thursday as central banks start to act on taming inflation and normalising monetary conditions. This week, the RBA raised the cash rate by 25 basis points to 0.35%, Australia's first rate hike in 11 years. And the Federal Reserve raised the official interest rate by 50 basis points, its biggest increase in 22 years. Stocks were sharply sold over in the US overnight. The Dow Jones had its worst day since 2020, down 3%. The S&P 500 closed 3.5% lower, and the Nasdaq tumbled 5%. So looking to the day ahead, the Australian market will feel some pressure today, which we can already see as at the time of recording, it's trading down 2.2%. Now looking at the best and worst performing stocks this week so far. Reliance Worldwide Corporation, RWC, gained 9% week to date. The company designs, manufactures and supplies water flow and control products, and they recently reported a strong increase in sales after having increased prices in all regions to offset cost pressures. Magellan Financial, MFG, is also moving higher after a tough start to the year. MFG is up 7.7% this week, reaching a 2-month high. The company appointed a new CIO and has also released its latest funds under management update, revealing a fall in outflows of $1.4 billion. Meanwhile, biotech company Imugene, IMU, its share price has tumbled more than 18% to its lowest share price in the year following the termination of a supply agreement with Merck & Co. As for the All Ords, the best performing stocks were Stanmore Resources, SMR, ServiceStream, SSM, Alliance Aviation Services, AQZ, and EROAD, ERD. Stocks that declined the most included Booktopia, BKG, Aussie Broadband, ABB, Wiser, WZR, and BWX. And the most traded stocks by Bell Direct clients this week were Brickworks, Stanmore Resources, Lake Resources, and Flight Centre. Clients also bought into Westpac, ANZ, Pilbara Minerals, and BHP, while took profits from Cobra Estate Olives and Pan Continental Energy. And the most traded ETFs included the Vanguard Australian Shares ETF, Intelligent Investor Australian Equity Growth Fund, and Perth Mint Gold. Also this week, some of the biggest banks reported their half-year earnings results. NAB's half-year profit rose to $3.55 billion thanks to its strong demand for home loans. Revenue increased 4.6%, benefiting from pricing discipline and strong growth in lending and deposits, which were up 10% and 12% respectively compared to the same time last year. Its first half cash earnings came in at $3.48 billion, which was slightly below Goldman Sachs', Citi's and Bell Potter's expectations. Though positively, its interim dividend came in at 73 cents per share, which was ahead of estimates and up 22% on the prior corresponding period. ANZ reported on Wednesday and its share price lifted 0.4% during the trading session after its results came in a touch ahead of expectations. ANZ saw half-year net profit surge, rising 10% on the previous half to $3.5 billion and paying a half-year fully franked dividend of 72 cents. And this morning, Macquarie released its half-year earnings, reporting net profit of $4.7 billion, up 56% on FY21, and H2 net profit of $2.6 billion, up 30% on the previous half and 31% on HY 2021. And a final ordinary dividend of $3.30 per share. And watch out for Westpac's earnings results set to be released on Monday. As for economic data to look out for next week, NAB's Business Confidence Index for April will be released on Tuesday, and Westpac's Consumer Confidence Index for May will be released on Wednesday. So this data will show how producers and consumers across each industry are feeling in comparison to last month, considering the current economic conditions, the approaching federal election, and rising price pressures. Additionally, retail sales data for March will be released on Tuesday. And that's all for this week. I'm Sophia with Bell Direct. Have a great day and happy trading.